How's it going? Here we are with it in year 7. And this is what we got for the lineup here in the majors. This is what we're going with. This is going to be the rotation at the beginning of the year. We got Miguel Lopez in his rookie season, making his MLB debut. A first round pick in the first year draft that we had, and it was a competitive, balanced first round pick along with Almanzar. And Montoya was also in that draft. And this is the bullpen. Joyce and Miller, flamethrowers, and then we got the soft blowers and the middle reliever. And Garrett Crochet is not a soft thrower to baseball, but after the last 2 years, he's definitely lost his role on the team of being the guy. We got Josh Hader, and I think Hader's going to pitch well. And I mean, if he doesn't, then we look down to AAA, and this is what we got down here for the starters. Edgar Vargas will be in the bullpen with Avila, and I have a lot of talent on this team to be. I've drafted a lot of good players, and honestly, it makes more sense to bring Horner out with the higher upside of Vargas. So actually, I just made a change on the fly there, but yeah, this is what we got here. Dominic Tuttle, Redance, Tom Wetzel, they're all capable of coming up and playing. Walter Wannabe, our star pitcher, honestly, that hasn't touched the MLB roster. I think he could play right now if he had to, but I think another year of sharpening him up before we lose Duran will help. And we got Newton Odell, another first round pick. He's up here. And he looks pretty good. He's getting better. He's got to work on the walks, but everything looks pretty good for him. Down at the AA with pitching, we got first round pick Darrell Goodwin. Took him number 24, I believe, or 28, wherever we drafted that in that draft. Santana's down here. We got first round pick, or no, third or fourth round pick Edgar Costa from the Dominican Republic. We got Anthony Gomez, so I think we got it in a trade. Or we did draft him, I'm not even sure. And we got Sebastian Sanchez from Cuba. Diego Cabrera, France. Billy Beckham, Nishi. Irvin Less, a fourth round pick with high potential, and he's finally here after a couple years of being. They started at a 47 overall or 48, and he's finally earned his way. Definitely has a little bit of issues, but I think he'll find a way. Jared Fontenot from California, he had a pretty good year a year ago, and we're going with Rich Vaccaro in this spot. He's not a closer, but kind of the best we got in that spot. And with the lineup in AAA, it's probably our best AAA team we've had since probably year 1. Got Nixon Lane, we got Castro, we got Yoder. Noah Curtis didn't make the team. One of my favorite MLB players on the team. He didn't quite make the team. He's down here to begin the year. We got top prospect Mark Carrara. Jose Altuve's here for a 1-year deal, kind of to teach the youth. He's already regressed in a week. We haven't even played baseball yet, but Morales, bust competitive balance first round pick. He's down here. We got Bermudez, and we called up Villalobos to split up and see if he could develop. We're kind of running out of time. We're going to have to add him to the 40-man next year, and it's kind of just a test. I don't really need him to be good, but if he is, that's cool. That helps. And down at AA, we got Garrett Reed and leading off with Nixon Lane being up in AAA. You got the Fong boys. It's probably our weakest AA team in a couple of years, but still has some fun on here. We got Hells Wells here at 4th. Tejada, Bronson Aaron. Hope for big things this year out of him. Chad Bennett, getting to play all season, and I hope he develops real nicely this season. He's definitely a player that I think I want to keep around. I value him over Tejada at this point, but Tejada could prove me wrong. I think Chad Bennett is the better shortstop prospect. When Tejada, I mean, he could be a second baseman, then you could have to compete him against Reed, which is tough, but anyway, we got Chris Feliz, kind of his last chance here when we have a lot of great first basemen in the woodwork. And the single A. This is our single A. We got pretty talented single A right now. We're going to hold on to some of these guys. There's a lot of good starting pitching, and I don't think Trayden Barnett would even help a team right now that's just kind of deaf at that point. So at that point, we just use them and package them if we want to trade later on. But obviously, some people to watch out down here. You got Edgar Espinoza. I mean, maybe Gustavo Corona. But really, the people that you want to see, Kareem Watkins, like his skill set, utilitiness. I think he's going to be cool. And he might make his Double-A debut this year. Got Benny Fajita, one of our better prospects. He definitely could have a chance of making his Double-A debut this year, depending on the roster moves we make and all that. Got Ben Rainey. No, I'm not. I mean, this is first round pick Claudio. No, this is third round pick, 100th overall Claudio Ramos, starting at a 55 at 18. He's got a lot of talent though. And of course, the guy we traded in the last episode, Won Young Oh. Cool name. That's basically why he's on the team. But the players to watch out for on single A to make a debut obviously are Kareem Watkins, Fajita, and yeah, maybe Claudio Ramos. I doubt it. He's probably gonna stay down here for a year. You got Tierney as well, who could come up and play, and he's got shortstop and first base capabilities, so that's interesting. But without further ado, let's get to baseball. And our first game of the year is in Detroit against Jackson Jobe. And I think it's fittingly right that, ooh, got too many players in our org, and we haven't had this problem in a while. Nathan Webb or Rainey? Yeah, Webb is an easy choice to get rid of. Go back at the limit again. And going up against Jackson Jobe, we're going to use, I know some of you are probably groaning, we're going to use Colt Keith. And look at this lineup, man. Just let's admire this at the beginning of the year. I think this is obviously the strength of the team, and it needs to be. The pitching is subpar. We do have Gavin Williams this year, and he looks pretty good. Honestly, we couldn't believe we got him. I really hope we can get Walker going. Some players to definitely keep an eye on this year. If Melendez struggles, I have a trade in mind. I have the perfect trade. And, yeah, I mean, he's got 2 years left on his deal, and it's a make or break couple months here for Melendez. I think if I want to win a championship, I would upgrade that position in a heartbeat. That would be the hole I see. The problem would probably be the money if we did do a trade, but I don't know. We'll have to see. But let's get into the game of Colt Keith now. Enough talking, enough chitty chat. Let's play some baseball. And it's opening day here in Detroit. Going up against the Tigers. We've had a lot of games against the Tigers. Who in the division have we not played a lot? Probably the White Sox. You know, obviously we may have to throw some Twins in there, but I think the Tigers are going to be good. I think, you know, they were in first place for a while a year ago, and interesting. They think 32 home runs is all we're going to get. I think we need a lot more than that. We need someone on this team to hit 35 plus for sure, at least. I'd think Walker or Keefe could go for 40. But I guess, I mean, if a lot of people had 20 or higher, that helps too. I don't know. But there's Jackson Jobe. I obviously remember a couple seasons ago when we went against Jobe in his second start, and he did pretty good. Oh my goodness. He went 4-16 a year ago with 6.86 ERA. And he is the opening day ace for the Detroit Tigers. Yeah, that's an interesting situation. Jobe is an 84, and he really has struggled since his first season. He's got the fastball, the slider, the curve, the change, and oh my God.
0-1.
That's fine. He's got a slider that hangs over the middle. And a curveball. We were ready for that slider. We missed the curve. All over that one. Keefe, foul ball. So close to being an extra base hit for Keefe.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one goes outside. Attacking us with off speeds. There's a fastball out inside. And he struck us out with a perfect changeup. That's where you want to throw it. Low and away. He hit it well, and we didn't make the hit. And Detroit up 5-0. But the bases are loaded for Keefe with 2 outs. That was a good one to hit there. We missed it though. But it definitely went the other way. And we chased on that one. 0-2. And Jobe struck us out with the fastball. How did we not get to that one? I didn't get to see the feedback, but Soderstrom hits his first home run of the year. I guess it was probably very late because of that swing right there. It's probably the same swing that I had on that one. That one hit hard on the ground for his first hit as a Royal. And he gets it with a base hit. Wish we could have did that with the bases loaded, but it's all good. Not going to go 162-0, that's for sure. And here's Miller. I just kind of thought, though, Gavin Williams got torched in his first game. That's not cool. We need Gavin Williams to be great. That's why we signed him for 20 mil. Here's Randy Rodriguez in the 8th. Keefe just missed it. He's got a fastball, a slider, and a 2-seamer.
Ball 1.
There's the fastball low and in.
Ball, that's in.
Oh, inside. Fouled it straight back to Alvarez. Keefe can't believe it. He knows this park like the back of his hand, but he missed it there. He was holy. in the eighth. Flipping the wit and the double play to end the eighth. And Detroit wins 5-3. We do get another run off Stephen Kwan. And Detroit did their job. They get the win. Donaldson hit his first home run of the year. And the AAA season starts today. Let's get a game in here. Why not? I almost hit simulate. I would have been so upset at myself. Griffin Canning. Who should get the first luxury? Nah, it's not even a question. Let's go Nixon Lane here. This should be fun. The St. Paul Saints. So this is the Twins organization, obviously, with Griffin Canning. Sean Kersey Jr. down here. You got Will Brennan still in the minors. Andy Thomas, I think. I know him. Not personally, but I know the name.
Number 8.
Danny DeAndrade comes in the game.
Leading off for Omaha.
And here's Nixon Lane. Not the reindeer. Oh my goodness, he smokes the first pitch he sees in AAA, and that one goes off the wall. Nixon Lane already showcasing his skills. And this dude's bat could play in the majors right now. Like, this dude is a player. He's my favorite prospect just because of the way he can hit. He can take over the game with just swinging the bat. I don't care if he can't field. He's a perfect designated hitter. He is Luis Arraez. This is what this guy is. And I'm not hyping him up. He's just that good. Well, he has 79 potential, but I like what he can do. He almost just hit a home run. Well, not really. He kind of fisted it opposite field, though. He took strike three. Good pitch. He got me. Good slurve from Canning.
That's a ball.
Very interested to see how Lane performs in the AAA, though. He's definitely on my radar to being on the team. Is that a base hit? It is for Lane. He puts it into center field. He's my kind of player, man.
Leading off for Omaha, the designated hitter, Nixon.
And we're up 5-2. There's a whole offense.
Off the plate, ball one.
Lane pulls back. I don't think I could ever do that again. Unless it's right down the middle, and then I'd check swing when I don't want to. Maybe a check swing would have been great there, though, but we hit into an out. And here's the Lane in the 9th inning. Morales hit a home run. Lane up in the air. It's a base hit again. He's 3 for 5 in his first game in AAA.
Now batting.
Now Tuve got a hit. Oh, a sac fly. Curtis, everybody had hits. Oscar Morales wins player of the game. Caleb Collier, 2 runs.
10 runs, 13 hits. No errors. They left 10
Joey Yoder, 2 for 5. Carrara got a home run and 3 RBI.
2 runs, 9 hits. No errors.
I'm pretty impressed. One game, of course, can't overreact to like the MLB game. But fun. Already better than spring training. I think we got more hits than we had that whole video. Montoya on the mound. We'll see how this goes. It's tied. And the Tigers win 6-4. We start the season out 0-2, and this is tied again. And we do win our first game of the season. Pete Washington gets the win, and Double-A starts on the 5th. Got Andrew Abbott on the mound. Let's get into this game. You want to see Walker? Ooh, 154, 154. Do we go Santander here? Yeah, we're getting no power out of this team at all right now. Fernando Almanzar is on the mound, but I don't want to use him today. Do we go Donaldson here? Let's go Jared Donaldson. Why not? The kid from Oklahoma. Stephen Kwan with a .067 batting average. That is very concerning. Maybe it's not, Melendez that gets traded then, maybe it's Kwan if he just keeps not performing. But here's Andrew Abbott in another game on the road for us. And the first pitch he sees, he puts it in play, and it's up and caught by center field. It's pouring rain in the game, and Abbott going against Donaldson with 2 on. Walker hit a home run his first of the year. Oh, wow.
0-1.
Good sweeping curve there. Donaldson. 0-2 now on Abbott.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Donaldson, he got a good piece of it, but he just couldn't drive it. I'll take those at-bats, though. I mean, it's better than striking out or hitting it weakly and out. Up 2, Santander hit a home run. And a base hit for Donaldson. He pierces it into right field. Mason Miller on the mound, and it's a home run and a single from Keith that make it 5-1, a bunt. Donaldson making the tag.
Now batting.
Here's Donaldson against Ty Floyd. It's got a good mix of everything. And he gave Donaldson a pitch that he could drive into the gap, and that was 96 off the bat. Donaldson's going to get a double. And a 2-hit game for Donaldson, and he's got pretty good contact most of the game. It's 9-5 now after a 2-run home run from the catcher Rodriguez. Chase Petty on the mound in the 8th. Another hittable pitch, but Donaldson misses. And a high fastball, good pitch from Petty. Now he could go slider and just put Donaldson away. And almost actually hit the slider there. Hung it high, just laid on it.
1 ball.
Inside now, 1-2. And he wiped us out with the changeup. Good pitch, struck us out. First strikeout for Donaldson, but we win 11-5, and Walker
Final line score this
hit
afternoon.
2 home
First was a
runs.
victorious
Soderstrom a
Kansas City
home
Royals.
run. Santander a home run. Colt Keefe a double and 2 runs. Pretty good game for the offense, and that's kind of what I expect. I think it's all about the offense this year. It's gonna have to be. I mean, the pitching's gonna grow, and I think it's gonna get better. But I think I'm putting a lot of stock into this offense. So players like Quan and Witt need to be on base so we can have this be our team, and even this. And hopefully a little bit of this at the bottom. I like Cross's start. I hope this is a big year for Cross. I'm hoping. But it's the first start for Miguel Lopez, and let's get a game in with him. I think it's important to get one start in with Lopez, and might as well be his first. And let's see if we made the right decision in spring training to take him on the team instead of Collier and Harding and Avila going up against the Reds, who got Watson, Allen, Lucy, Lehman, Fortes, South Stewart, and I missed the rest. They're missing a lot of key people on their team. They didn't get De La Cruz to come back. They spent a lot of their money on pitching, with Andrew Abbott demanding a high demand, and they got McClanahan on a max contract of $40 million, and here is Lopez. He's not even ranked in our top 10 or 100, but that is a disgusting list. The number 1 ranked farm system ranked almost $500 million. And really, the $500 million for me comes from the top 3. Well, basically the top 2. Hiroshi Fong and Carrara are neck and neck. Great prospects, great first-round pick investments, good scouting, and
Watson.
I'm very happy with those finds. Here's Watson against Lopez in his
Ball, that's off
first
the
at
plate.
bat.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey!
And I'm gonna have to get used to Lopez's quick release point. I like his wind-up so far. And that's going to be a base hit off the sinker. I'm starting to hate the sinker more and more as I play the show this year. It seems like the computer loves to hit the sinker ball. It does a good job in that department. Here's Jay Allen.
Hey! Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hung a curveball in his worst pitch of the game. Almost got devoured.
That's ball 2.
Patient, 2-2. And he fouled back the fastball.
3!
And the left-hander gets his first career strikeout on Jay Allen. And a good moment here for Lopez.
Jackie.
Hopefully the first of many good ones from him. I believe Lopez has 89 potential, or decently high 80 potential. Here's Jackie Lucy. I think he was a first-round pick. Big hack there.
All 1's the count.
And that one, that's a first-round pick in the draft that we drafted Lopez in, and he struck him out. Lucy was the 2nd overall pick in that draft, and
The first base.
I mean, how good is he? I He's all right. Not the worst player, I guess.
Game.
Wearing Mike Trout's number of 27. I guess Altuve wears 27 too, I guess, right? Oh, wow. It is clobbered by Lehman. But no, it wasn't actually. Only 88. And we make it out of the first. Got to be careful of leaving those fastballs there. Here's Fortes. We've played against him before. Cal Garcia hit a home run.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's going to go the other way for a base hit for Fortes. You can hit lefty pitchers well. I don't think you hang your head on that one. Here's Sal Stewart.
Hey!
Both base hits have been weak singles. Another first round pick here for Cincinnati. That one fouled. And he struck him out. The second of the game for Miggy. And that's the third, actually. I undermined him. It was Callahan. And this is where you wish that he had that slider. But, I mean, you can still use the curve and probably mix in a changeup or something. You know, trying to get left-handed hitters out with Lopez is probably going to be a little bit harder
2 strikes.
with that, but we'll find a way. There's Callahan, though.
Ball.
And he puts on a good fight against the rookie, making his debut. On the ground, base hit. That was a decent hit, though. That was probably their best hit of the game so far, but putting some traffic on the bases. Here comes the 8-man hitter, Cam Collier.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Having a good start to the season.
Ball.
Up in the air. And that is going to be a pop-up for the second out. Here's a pretty good prospect in their system, Edwin Arroyo.
0-1.
I believe they got him from the Castillo trade. He just hasn't quite panned out in a franchise for him. And Lopez almost got him with the high up and in.
Ball, that's out.
Wasn't going to chase there. And Arroyo sends that out to Melendez. And he makes the play. Maybe that's Walker, actually. It's 2-0 still. Here's the top of the order in Watson. That one fouled.
Ball, that's low.
Like that break on that curve, though. He's got a nice little curveball. Definitely will get better. Nice bite on that fastball as well.
3.
And we strike him out with the sinker. We mix them all in there, but pitch count is pretty high right now for being only the third. Definitely not getting much help without getting strikeouts. And Walker missed there, and this one is a double. I think Walker is okay, though. Here's Jackie Lucy.
0-1. Ball 2.
Good to see him
Ball,
on
no strike.
in a clutch situation, and Lucy is all about the clutch. Just missed there. On the ground, foul ball.
Count full.
Just missed the zone. He didn't chase.
Aye.
He struck him out with the inside fastball. Beautiful pitch from Lopez for strikeout number 5.
The first baseman, Gay.
It was right in there. Beautiful. That was a great fastball there. Here's Lehman. Going a steal and a hit and run.
0-2.
But a swing and a miss, and that ends the inning on the throw out from Soderstrom. Lehman, another opportunity now. Second round pick in the first year draft.
1-0.
At that time in the franchise, there were a lot of people that got drafted the first year are going to be in the pros. And it's cool. It's a fun transition period of, you know, all the older players moving on and the younger players coming in and making a brand new MLB, new stars, and all types of fun. And Lopez off to a great start in his career, obviously having the luxury of me using him, but I still like his stuff. His fastball has been great. He looks polished on the mound. Oh, until that pitch. A hanging changeup over the middle. And Fortes gets on again. Sal Stewart.
0-1's the count.
Fastball only 92 that time. Good changeup there.
0-2's the count.
And Stewart just fouls that one away.
3.
And he struck him out with a 95 up and in. That pitch was gross.
Yeah.
I like Lopez so far. He's fun. I hope he gets some good development this year. And that's a great fastball in there.
That's a ball.
Obviously, this isn't the best team,
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
even though they're not the worst. Definitely lost some talent. And that's a base hit. This is going to score a run. Walker gets it in, but an RBI single for Callahan. Here's Collier.
4-1.
It's only a one-score game now.
1.
Going with his off speed and getting the final out. Lopez up to 72 pitches. Arroyo now. Let's see if we can get a quick inning.
0-1.
One tapped. What a play from Keith.
The center fielder, number 3.
It's Garrett Wilson. Garrett Watson, not Garrett Wilson.
0-1's the count.
It's almost football season again. That one fouled. Up the middle base hit. I don't know what the heck. I got the spaghetti soup The alphabet spaghetti soup vocabulary. Jeez. There's Jay Allen, and they run, a hit and run on the ground. Can't get the out. There's Jackie Lucy and another RBI spot, and you know he's mad about the last time.
Ball.
Lopez gets one in there.
Ball. That pitch is out.
You don't want to walk him. That would guarantee a matchup with Fortes. On the ground. Foul ball. And flipped.
He's in there.
No double play though. That would have been great.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gabe Lehman.
Amen.
0-1.
Misses there.
That's a ball.
Oh, it is crushed, and this is going to break the game open. The Reds are going to take the lead. Lopez left another one hanging. And that might do it for his debut. No, he stays out there to face Fortes, even though he's
Nope.
not
That's a
done
ball.
well against him. And he's at 91 pitches. Skipper really wants him to go
1 ball.
5 innings. Just fouled it back. And out. What we get through 5, he's obviously frustrated. Miller comes in the game. And they come back and win after we tied it. Blew a couple leads, but it happens. Good win from Cincinnati. I think it all came out of control once we blew the game ourselves. Can't really put it on our bullpen when we are the ones that probably gave it away. So we don't give up those free runs. I have a strong feeling we probably win the game. But good game to them. We split the series. And Lopez didn't get the L, but didn't play his best, obviously. I mean, it wasn't a bad debut. The White Sox go down the first game. And the first game of Double-A. Do we want to see anybody? I mean, AJ Alexei? That's a cool name. I think maybe we get a game in with Joel Fong, who sat in single A for pretty much months at a time, and I hope he can have a good year and, you know, get better. Would love for a dream scenario of having him and Hiroshi playing on the same team for a couple years at least. Even if Joel is a backup, I'm fine with it. I want both of them to be on the Royals at one point, though, and Joel is just going to have to figure it out. And I think he will. I think his time will come. Here's AJ Alexei
Batting third, the center fielder,
going up against Joel Fong. And that one's gonna be an out. Hit it hard down the first baseline, but not good enough.
Now batting, the center fielder, Joel.
And Hiroshi had an RBI double. He's on second base with 2 outs. And I waited a little bit too long on the slider. That could have been crushed. He's still the #1 right field prospect. This ain't him. They got him confused. That one is going to be a base hit, and he's going to score his brother. Watches Hiroshi go across the plate.
Now batting,
And Joel, his first RBI of the season.
well. The batter, number 3, shortstop, Anthony.
Well, with a chance to field. He's gonna throw it into the cutoff guy. Here is Joel. Gonna get his arm tested here. And the throw. It got him. Gunned him down. Joel Fong. What a throw. And here's Alexei in the 6th inning. Swing and a
0-1's
miss.
the count. Hey!
Oh man, I wanted to check
0-2
swing
is the
that.
count.
But down 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he struck out Joel. Aaron hit a 3-run home run and he makes it a 1-run game. Here's Clark on the mound. 94 on that one. His slider is his primary pitch. He's got a changeup that can hit 90.
0-2.
What the hell? He's just got the best release. Yep, he strikes us out. I mean, that was... It's hard to pick up the baseball out of his hand. That's just a lame excuse, but that is what I am going with. One. Joel. Throw it home. Out in time.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Now it's 9-5. Beam hit an RBI double. 2 RBI double. Up in the air, Manzo popped him up. And Hiroshi looks at his brother and says, "Come on, bro."
designated hitter,
Nah, he's all business on first base. Look at that face he had. Well, we tried, unfortunate.
first,
Darrell Goodwin gave up 6 earned in his first start. Not the way you want to start off your career in the minors, but I believe Goodwin has what it takes to bounce back. I don't think he'll go home and cry about it. Let's get a game in with Stephen Kwan and see if we can get something going with him. And here's the White Sox. They got Johan Rojas. Got a pretty solid team now. They're getting better. This is probably the best team that they've had in a while, honestly. They are still the White Sox, but they have improved in some areas. Getting rid of Fletcher when they did definitely didn't help their team at all. That helped Cleveland a lot. Here is Stephen Kwan. That one hit to second base, and the play is made. It's Edgar Carrero. He had him in the Rockies franchise. I know Edgar all too well. Oh man, we just gave him a free base, and this is the only time I wish I had my throw cancellation on. We just gave Stephen Kwan an error that he never would have got. Taylor going against Kwan, and he's almost at 1,500 career hits.
Cut! 1-1.
One on the ground, and it's going to advance the runners, but Kwan is going to get thrown out. Wait with a chance now. Here's Taylor in the 6th inning, and Witt obviously didn't score him.
You're above 1 strike.
And in the contract year with Kwan, and not off to a good start. In this game, that one hit to left field, and not good enough. I will get another up. Oh, we got a big opportunity here. It's 4-0. Didn't expect to be back up so soon, going against Garcia now.
That's a ball.
Pretty crazy. Deivi Garcia has been on the White Sox all this time, 7 years into the franchise, still kicking it with the White Sox. Base hit for Kwan. How else would he get it? He gets it on a jammed hit. Mendez hits a 2-run home run. It's 7-0. Barlow, and that's an easy out. Just swinging at everything right now. Obviously, Kwan didn't contribute much to the win, but Melendez is the player of the game. Montoya goes 8 2/3 and gives up a couple runs at the end, but he almost won a complete game. Pretty impressive for his second start of the season. And the first day for scouting. I don't want to make this a big part of the year, but you know, there's no way of me getting around it, so we might as well enjoy it. Bernard Weber is the best prospect by MLB standard, and here's Sam Castro, who looks pretty good. Haven't seen him before, I don't think. Rich Gutierrez from Canada. He's more of a 5-tool guy. He's got power and speed. Good fielding. Forrest McLaughlin from Oregon. I mean, as the years go on, it's all about best player available at this point. I don't really have a big need. Garrett Shipper, he looks awesome. This is the player I'd want right here, Garrett Shipper. I like that kind of skill set that he had. Miguel Correz. Thomas Ortega. Looks pretty ridiculous, but the overall range is kind of scary because it's higher than the potential, and that could pretty much usually means bust written all over him. I mean, if anything, catcher would definitely be on my radar. If I could find a great catcher, definitely would love to take. It's not showing us our draft picks. What's up with that? Do we not have a draft picks? Like, what's going on with that? Like, we should have one for Jordan, even if I don't have any. Like, that's definitely not normal. There we go. Okay, 2 first-round picks, 24 and 36. And we got second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. So we get the luxury of 2 first-round picks this year. Of course, more in the back end, but definitely something we need. I mean, Cedeno, he looks like an all-around kind of catcher, kind of like a Furman. And need something better. Let me get like, I wish I could find like a Nixon Lane at catcher that could throw people out and block. That's all I need. Here's Herman. He looks pretty insane. I like his skill set. Tommy Kang from South Korea. Pretty interesting player. Boone Yeager. What a name. Dude's name is Yeager. Like, that's cool. I don't even drink anymore much, but that's cool. Yeager. Dude looks cool. He's got good hits per 9 potential. Control. The strikeouts are kind of low, but the walk per 9 is... It looks like it could pan out. The velocity is kind of worrisome, but... Say you could hit 98. I mean, getting another good closer in this draft wouldn't be the worst thing. I mean, not if there's a great player like a Ronald Bercia right here, though. You know, oh my goodness, he looks nuts. Definitely think I want to look at Bercia. Or Becquerel. I don't even know how to say that name. But got McCabe, Howard Hanna, a closer. Lots of good closers. Don't know if that means there's not good hitters in this draft or what, but got Austin Gomez here at center field. Another 5-tool guy. Doesn't really have the power though. Josh Schaefer. Man, this is a deep outfield draft. Left field is stacked. Center field is pretty talented as well. Orlando Rosa. This draft looks interesting from the looks of it. Tom Donaldson. Dude, I don't think I can come out of this draft and draft another first baseman, man. I just don't think that can happen this year. So this is a position player scouts. Let's look at some of the positions individually. Man, catcher, big drop off. Got Harry Lane though. I mean, he's interesting. He's got power and he's got the arm. Junior Montoya, a switch hitting high school catcher from the DR. I mean, he doesn't look bad. He definitely looks like a project, though. Got Freddie Stevens, big left-handed bat that has good power, good reaction and fielding. Not the biggest arm, but you know. Thomas Cohen, interesting. Archie Glass. Kind of hard to get behind a player that's named Glass, but I mean, he's got a good skill set. He's got what you'd want. I don't really do Discovery, but if there was a time to do it, it would definitely be for a catcher. The problem with third base is there's not much. Okay, we got Richie Gonzalez here, who could be a 37 potential player. Not much here to third base. There's not much here in the infield at all. Bercia really from the get-go kind of looks like he could be the guy. Let's just look at Bercia. Why not? Or I keep saying his name wrong. I'm not even gonna fix it anymore. We got Robbie Clifton as a scout. We're definitely gonna have to fix that. One of our scouts retired, and we got 82 grand with, so we can go up to 100. I didn't even mean to click that. I think I like this player, this scout. The efficiency in the pitchers. Man, if Champagne Monroe or Champlin Monroe was a little bit better, I would definitely take him over Natalie, but it's the only thing that I don't like is we don't have good discovery. If I was to discover, I don't know if I could even discover anybody. And our good discovery scout is also one of our better player scouts, so I don't know if I'd want to position player scouts, so I don't know if I'd want to waste a week. I mean, if the time is to do it, it would be now. But I don't know. This dude from Kansas, though, man, that's kind of cool. I think I need to put that aside. I need to get the best players, so let's look at the East for closer this week. Kind of see where we're at there. If I go Discovery here, where would I think a player would be? Dominican Republic. It's not really anyone from the West Coast other than these two bums. I mean, I'll do it. I've never done it before, but why not try? I mean, it says up to 2 players discovered. I'll try for maybe 2 weeks and we'll see what happens. Let's look at position needs. It's always catcher every year. And for now, let's do that. Back to business. And Chicago is going to win that game in pretty convincing fashion. They pound Lacey up. And a series against Colorado now. They rough us up and they get the win over Almanzar. Almanzar gave up 4. And Miguel Lopez's second start. And it doesn't look like it went terrible. I don't really care about personal hitting streaks right now. We're 5-5 to start the year. Let's get a little game in here with against Colorado, against Mick Abel. Soderstrom's got 4 home runs. Keefe, 1. Walker, 6 home runs, 9 RBIs. These guys have not been getting on base for our guy, man. Walker has 6 home runs and only 9 RBI because these two are not on base. I think with the way Garcia's hitting, maybe you gotta hit him higher. Let's get a game in with Tyler. We've sucked with our catchers, and obviously I think Soderstrom is our best catcher we've had on the team so far, other than of course the great Salvador Perez. And we're 5-5. They're 7-7. We are the mediocre teams, and one of us will be above 500, and another team will be under. Who will it be? And going up against Gavin Williams. The series has been high scoring. It's Gavin Williams. 2 starts, 8 ERA. But he was the Cy Young winner a year ago. Up to a Casey Mize start to a season.
Leading up for the Royals, the catcher.
And he gives up 4 runs in the first inning. Hey, Cleveland sabotaged us, sending us Gavin Williams. They didn't send us him, but I didn't know he was this volatile. And it's been rough to see his first month of the year go by. Missed the pitch to hit from Abel on that one. And still 4-0. Soderstrom sends that to right field. Deep. And it's caught.
Now batting, catcher.
It's 4-2. Walker hit another
Soderstrom.
home run. Soderstrom sends that one up in the air. He got a pretty good exit velocity there, but just bad luck. Here is a 5-5 game. Crochet is pitching up in the air. And this will be caught for the out. Donnie Viz. We'll call him. Soderstrom sends that out, but not hit good enough. Only 87 off the bat. Here's Sterling Thompson. That's 5-5. Crochet still pitching. Bunting. Getting the out at first, but advancing the runner to second. And they take the lead on Crochet. Soderstrom pops up and he gets the out. And Arise hit an RBI single to add insult to injury, the former Royal. Puts one on the board against us. Crochet gave up 2 earned. Messiah got the save. Not the way you want to start the year. And Montoya gets the win. He's been the guy really so far out of the youth. And I saw Lacey gave up 7, or how many earned? Who knows? Cleveland wins 10-9. Our pitching has been disgusting. And it's not the good one, it's the bad one. 1 2/3, 7 earned, and 8 ERA. Miller got roughed up. No, he didn't. He came in and pitched flawless. He had 6 strikeouts, 4 innings. Chandler pitched 2 solid frames. Ferguson did his job. Walked 2 batters, but Duran gave up an earned run. He blew the This game went to the 19th inning? What? What the heck? 19 innings? And we got 2 more games in the series? Man, our bullpen is going to be screwed. We need Fernando to have the best game of his career. And looks like he's on track. It's 1-0 in Cleveland. They get the win again. We're 6-8 to start the season. and not a generational player. So we did discover one catcher prospect. It's Mike Kaufman here from junior college. Interesting player. I think I'm willing to do Discovery one more week. Let's go catcher in. Do I want to do Central? There's plenty of catchers in the Central. Let's go East. And now with Ortiz, let's look at some of these outfielders, man. Plenty of great talent. Austin Gomez here. Let's look at East Coast center fielders. And how do we like these closers here? Richard Weiber moving down the board, but only the 2. He's our number 1 player. Oh, we don't know. Got Ahmed Ragsdale, he's got good hitting. Mark Chanel from Australia. Oh, that's right, we need pitchers. Yeah, I'm good at continuing to look at the closers. I think we're fine with this, how it is. Let's advance another week. And another game here against Cleveland. At Cleveland against Taylor Dollard. And do they have... Looking forward, yeah, he still starts. He's just not playing yet. Here's where we start, and Detroit off to a great start. 11-4, 8-2 in their last 10. They've taken control of the division early on. And we don't play Detroit until May. Late May, so we have to do it our own. We have to hope they lose, of course, but we need to just start winning, period. And why not get into another one? We go Colt Keith here. See, Quan's getting on base more. Garcia's got 4 home runs. Let's go Gavin Cross here. We haven't seen enough Cross. He's on a cold streak. And everybody else is feeling pretty good other than Cross. Kind of the odd man out right now, and I hope we can see him get on track because I'd like to keep people that were on the original team as long as I can to win a championship. But, some of these players are making it hard. Even Witt. I've contemplated getting rid of Witt. He hasn't had an on-base of over 340 once, I don't think, or barely. He's just not playing like a superstar for us. Of course, if we traded him, he probably would play like a monster, but I've contemplated a lot of scenarios for the future. And I would like to keep the people on the team as long as I can. Like, that's why Melendez has been given 100 chances. That's why Cross has been a bit patient with.
Batting none. The left fielder.
I've kept Asal Lacy for as long as I have. I just want to win a championship, but some of these players need to start playing better. Cross is our 9-hitter, but that's only because he's not playing that. I could put him higher. I'd like to hit Cross higher. He's just not turned into that player yet. It's out there. Here he is up to hit against Dollard. Fastball, slider, change, curve, standard, mix, good change up there. Cross, weak contact up in the air. It's caught. And I've noticed Cross does not get the strongest contact a lot. He either gets all of it or barely any of it. It's like hitting it with a wiffle ball bat. There's a base hit by Davidson de los Santos. That was a perfect pitch to smash. We were late on it.
One ball, one strike.
And a big hack.
Two strikes.
Could have been 2-1. 1 out. That's Cross.
2 balls,
2-2. Cross fouls that one off.
full count.
That's a full count now. I'll walk here and giving Quan the bases loaded is just as good as getting a hit. Well, actually, no, it's not, but that's what happens either way. And Stephen Kwan hit a grand slam, so I guess it was right in my head. George Ferreira is 10 for 18. That doesn't even make sense with his average. Here's Lopez pitching still. Didn't even know it was him on the mound, but another base hit for Ferreira. He's proven to be a successful player. Here's Nestor Cortez against Gavin Cross. Cortez still pitching. He's 35 now. And Cross goes down swinging. Cortez gets the strikeout. Still pitching is Cortez in the ninth. I might be the only person in the world that can't get a hit against Nestor right now. Everybody else can do just fine in real life.
Nope.
Nasty Nestor is here on the show.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And we strike out again to Cortez. He got us. This looks stupid. So over 3 with 2 strikeouts. Miguel Lopez gets his second win of his career. Juan Duran gets a save. Noel goes 4 for 4, 2 a double and 2 RBI. And here's Toronto. And it's 3-2. Toronto comes back and wins. And Toronto is down 6-1 here, and we win 7-1. Montoya, another good game. And Asal Lacy on the mound against Pedro Rivas. Let's see the box score here. Jordan Walker hit 2 more home runs. This dude is a tank. 9 hits, but 8 innings for Double M. He is off to a terrific start. This bell's hitting 372. I don't know, maybe we should have kept Ispo and just said screw Cross. I mean, I don't know. I did like Ispo. I mean, he got hurt at the worst time. We needed him that playoff run against Boston. I think it was really just the price that drew us away from him. I think I have a plan though. Joel Fong has a knee sprain. Don't want to see Joel get hurt, but Asal Lacy gets a win. His first of the season. Adam Manzar, and we come back and win this game. Elvis Ruiz broke his forearm, and it's a good thing we have Def because that's a pretty substantial injury. Gotta fix our team again. I have Joel Fong enough, huh? Interesting. Alright, enough peeking there. We have to go to the roster, and we're going to send Mason Barnett back to AAA. So I guess it's a good thing we did keep him. Move Tim Horner into that spot. We'll move Barnett there. Why not? Cool. With me. On ahead, getting to the scouting. And I'm definitely interested in this Cleveland game. We did not discover anybody, so that was a failed attempt. And we're done discovering. mean, I'm not against giving Kaufman a look. Doesn't look that good though. He's got the arm. The reaction is poor though. You know, the accuracy isn't great. I just don't know if he's what I want. Like at that point, I'm better off just going with Freddie Stevens with his skill set. You get the weaker arm, but that bat is playable. Let's look at left fielders, because this is pretty stacked as well. Got Herman, who I highlighted earlier. Got Farley. He's even climbing up our board here. Farley's from Iowa. Ronald Estrella from last year's draft, I remember. He's not even ranked. Alright, yeah, let's just look at Central here. Fielders from the Central. See how that looks. Check out some of these. You got Gomez falling down the board a bit. Interesting. Percy Tanner falling down the board. Maxwell Vera not that good. You got Fernando Manuel. I'm gonna go another week in that. Looking at that. Weber up to number 1. Bernard Weber could want a mil. Like, not a mil, 10 mil. We don't even have that much atonement. That's something to think about going into this. We might not be able to sign all these guys, so we're definitely going to have to be strategic. Let's just go on another week, though. But here is the game I want to highlight. We got Gavin Williams going against his former team. And I want to hop in there and pitch with Williams. He's been very bad so far to start the year, and I kind of want to see what it is all about. He's a left-hander. Just not the best starts. 4 starts, and he's only got 17 innings. What's going on, Gavin? Let's get into the game with Gavin, and I think that'll probably do it after that. I think after this, I'll be pretty much done with this. Nice first episode, though. You know, get into some games. We're about 20 games in. Get some look around the org. That's probably what I'm going to be doing, you know, until we get closer to the All-Star break. I just want to get player lock games in. I want to hop in occasionally if the moment is right. And stuff like that. And then after the trade deadline point, you know, I want to get into some games and get used to playing with the team going into the playoff push. If all goes well. I mean, if stuff doesn't go well, then there's going to be a lot of big changes made, that's for sure. This is a playoff core, and
That's a ball.
I'll do whatever it takes to win, and whoever I gotta trade, I don't know what happened there. First time using Williams.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Didn't use him in spring training, wasn't interested. Figured I had all year. That one hit pretty well. Got caught by Walker.
Ball.
Had some stellar games against Cleveland in the postseason. It's been fun against these guys. These guys are they're what I like in a team. They're gritty.
That's down.
Good pitching, Walker. Be careful, man.
Hey.
Fox a
1
big
ball,
swing and a
2
miss.
strikes.
Williams can't punch out the 2-hole yet.
3.
There it is, 97.
2 down now.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Still with the guards.
0-1.
Let's watch Ramirez, both the Nailers, and a bunch of other players. Gavin Williams has watched them all leave and go other places, but Jimenez is still a Guardian. Super loyalty from a guy who was traded here for Francisco Lindor.
Ball 1.
Missing
1
eye.
ball, 2 strikes to count.
And Williams struck him out.
Be patient.
And Witt Jr. gets an RBI double. That means Quan got on base as well. Chase the Lauter. And Williams with the strikeouts.
Hey.
Going against one of the hottest hitters in all of baseball here, George Valera. He is hitting that baseball well. First on the Guardian team in doubles. And he struck him out as well. Williams obviously pitching his best game so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hasn't been able to go innings as a #1 starter. And Emmanuel Montoya might grow into the ace role if it continues. Or we're just going to have to cut our losses with Williams, package him and another player, and try to get a good starter.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Williams just blowing fastballs by the Guardians right now, and there's the slider. It's 5-0. Ruiz got a nice hit. Up the middle. And Witt makes the play on De Los Santos.
Batting it,
Here's Velasquez.
number 24.
Hey.
Williams just throwing him in there.
Hey.
Good curveball, good change up there. Tried to fool him with a slider, not gonna be able to. And Velasquez not going out yet. Struck him out with a curve. Here is a dangerous hitter in the 9 spot, Noel. Look at the way he's choking up on that bat. I don't even want to pitch to him. Scared just looking at him hold the bat. And there's a hanging slider for Noel he doesn't offer. The only comparison I can make is it's like Trevor Phillips from GTA 5 had a gun pointed at you. That would be about the only thing that could be. Or like a knife. Like a hunting knife, actually. Into the 4th inning now against Rochio now. Took strike 1 right down the middle. Getting hittable pitches, they just haven't hit them yet. That one was a good one.
Well. That's in. Ball 2.
And Rochio goes down swinging. 8 strikeouts for Williams. And 10 hitters that he's faced, he's struck out 8 of them.
Outside, that's a ball. Nope.
Fox taken 2-0.
Aye.
Eye of the Tigers, kid, you got this.
Aye.
Williams blows another fastball by him. Tied count 2-2.
3-2.
And get him to chase. Challenging him with the fastball, and that one hit out to right field. Quan diving, and no hitter broken up here in the 4th. And he's going for a triple, and he gets a triple. Jake Fox legging out a triple on Williams.
Here we go now, let's go.
Now you got to deal with Jimenez.
0-1's the count. Aye. 2.
Hey, we got one here.
Jimenez up in the air. Foul. Jimenez fouling.
3.
Struck him out. Number 9.
Nope.
2 down, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Not gonna offer high.
Aye.
Good pitch in there. Swing and a miss from
2
Chase.
balls, 2 strikes. 3.
And he chased that one. Strike out number 10. Williams is on
Leading
point.
off for the Guardians, the center fielder, George Valera.
Aye.
Let's go, you got this guy.
Inside ball. Aye.
That one in there.
1 ball,
Valera.
2 strikes.
I'm not expecting that pitch. It's caught off guard, and that one missed. Big good kick, and that one sent foul. Swing and a miss. Down he goes, number 11 for Williams against his former team.
Ball inside.
He is striking them out. Be on his way to 15 if he continues his pace. Not gonna get it on that pitch.
2-2 the count.
2-2. Williams up in the air. And will Quan make the play? He does at the wall. What a catch.
Hey, we got 2.
Williams up to 68 pitches here in the 5th. Definitely see him go in 6 innings. I don't know if 7's in order.
Ball.
Been really using that fastball today.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Back outside.
Can't get him to chase with the curve. And the slider froze him down the middle. He didn't swing. He can't believe it. End of the 5th inning. With 11 strikeouts now for the guy Williams.
Inside.
And I think Cleveland's only got a hit. And there's their 2nd hit. Of course I gotta jinx it. Can't have nice fangs, and here's Noel.
That's a ball. That's ball 2.
Noel did not wave. Swing and a miss from
2
Noel.
balls, 2 strikes.
And we punch out Noel for number 12. It's number 13? I don't even have track of it anymore.
Ball.
It's big swing and a
1
miss
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
He was trying to make it out, and there's another chase.
Ball in. Ball, that's out.
In there. Fox had the only hit earlier. It was a triple, and now grounding out to end the 6th inning. So Williams pitching good, 13 strikeouts, 6 innings pitched. Here's Jimenez again.
0-1's the count. Ball.
Doesn't get him to chase that one. The 91 pitches from our ace. And what a strikeout. A backdoor slider for number 15.
Right fielder, Chase Delauder.
If he had more stamina, he could definitely be on his way to 20 and being close to a record, but this is really the end of the road for him right here. Up in the air, getting a quick out, and I like him going the innings. We need him to finish this inning strong. Take a pop-up to end the inning. I don't care about the strikeout.
0-1.
See if we can get it over without getting over 100 pitches. There is pitch number 97. Here's number 98. And this is not where I wanted it to go. Wanted it a little bit higher. And it dipped low inside on the hands, and it worked out well. Strikeout number 16 for Williams. And he comes out for the 8th inning. 99 pitches. Here's pitch number 100.
Hey. That's a ball. Ball 2.
Just missed the slider.
You got this guy.
It's executed perfectly. There's the fastball.
2-2 the count.
And the curveball frees him. 17 strikeouts for Gavin Williams. What a
Ball 1.
performance. This is what you make $20 million for. To do stuff like this. I did not expect Williams to be this good. Especially with how he's pitched. He's out of energy now. Up the middle base hit, and this should do it for Williams. He pitched a good amount. Lots of pitches.
Now pitching for the Royals.
Here comes Bubba Chandler. And hopefully Chandler did not let the runner score. He did not. Williams, 17 strikeouts, only 3 hits, no walks. That is a beautiful game. Definitely the most I've had in the show so far is 17. That's something you do in Road to the Show, not franchise, so that's pretty cool. And I think I do want to squeeze one more in, or at least look at something. Yep, Carrara in 250. This is what I wanted to see. I feel like I should just end it on the game I just had. Just had 17 strikeouts. I should be ending the stream right here, but and a part of me wants to play one game with top prospect Mark Carrera. But you know what? I think it can wait till next time. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're only 11-11. A couple games back out of the wild card so far. I mean, it's just going to come from the pitching, I think. The pitching is obviously the problem. And a couple of these guys are going to have to figure it out. Obviously, Montoya and Almanzar have actually been the people that we've needed, and they've done well. Sly Lacy, definitely need him to fix himself, but yeah, that'll do it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Getting back into baseball and gonna be moving through the season, trying to get to that World Series. Hopefully this is the year.